Uh, where is this? Wasn't I working on my project? Me. I think I'm dead. The heaviest kind woke up. So clueless. Scared silly, huh? But it's all the same. Minister Liu said what he had to say. You're gonna suffer on this journey. Being clueless is good. Saves you from whining all the way. You're dead anyway once you reach Western Wilderness. I'm willing to bet on it. This kid won't make it past winter. Minister of Works Shen Zhuo embezzled army funds. Colluded with the enemy, betrayed the country. The whole family will be punished by law. Shen Yan, the son,
His Majesty spared him since he's young.
exiled to Western Wilderness. That debt with Lu will be settled someday. Stay alive, Dad. So this person's name is Shen Yan. Shen Zhuo's son. What are you spacing out for? Even the son of a criminal dares give me attitude? What's so weird? What are you staring at? Bad luck. Get down so everyone can rest. We'll hit the road again soon. Drink some water. We've got a long way to go. We're not related. Why are you helping me? You'll see when we get there. We're here. The heaviest kind? If you survive till spring, that's luck from your ancestors. Not enough water ground is sand? Old iron tools, but this wind and these mountains? Liu Fan, stop. Every noble exiled to Western Wilderness over the years. None of them are good people. First, they beg for sympathy. Then, using the little knowledge they have, they ruin families, destroy lives. There's already enough suffering in Western Wilderness. Stay away from the kids. Did you hear? The entire Shen family from the capital was punished. Criminals, kid, bad luck. Stay away. Don't get caught up in trouble. Sorry for being rude. I'll keep my food in the temple and eat it myself. I won't go near you guys. Acting all fake. Another exile just arrived. This broken temple can't squeeze out even a bowl of grain. This place, everyone here is just waiting to die. Stop wasting your energy. The land is dead. The walls are empty. The temple is broken too. Hey, let me ask you something. How deep are you digging here? Is there any skeletons? Hell no. Even digging 10 feet is still dry. Western Wilderness has lacked water for over 100 years. What about that mountain? Has anyone gone inside? The stones in there? Are they heavy and black? Their surface is oily, right? How do you know they're black, broken stones? Can't burn them or eat them. Young master, did you get confused from the fire? The soil's mixed with sand and clay. Clouds and water make it rich. 3 years can turn it into fertile farmland. That mountain carries sheep. The ground's got mineral veins underneath. Those black stones are coal. They can warm you up. You can smelt iron with them. Western Wilderness has strong winds. It's like a natural water wheel in bellows. Such great wind, such an amazing terrain, all wasted for nothing. You're all sitting on a mountain of treasure, but waiting here to die. The criminal's son has gone crazy. Treasure mountain. We're standing on a graveyard. If this place is a treasure mountain, how come I'm still starving like this? The criminal's son is starving, can't think straight. Uncle, what are you drawing? It's something that can keep you warm this winter and keep you fed. If I want this whole city to believe me, step 1 is to help them survive. Uncle Shaw, you've protected me since the prison cart. Follow me all the way to this dead place, but won't leave. Why? I'll tell you when you find your footing. Then I'll explain. You're dead too. But the blood debt owed by this body, I have to pay it back. Minister of Works Shen Juo embezzled funds, secretly contacted the Northern D. Guilty beyond doubt. Whole family executed. The youngest, Shen Yan, exiled to Western wilderness. I've served as an official all my life, and my conscience is clear. Someone wants what I have. So first they have to remove me. Father. Stay alive. Don't risk your life. Live well. Dad. I'll listen to you. I won't risk my life. I'll live well. Stay alive. Turn this dead land into a city no one can take. Stay alive, so the one sipping tea and laughing at your death will pay for every scheme he made. Let go if you know what's good for you. This broken temple and its grain. From today, it's ours now. Spare me, please. This is our last bite, just me and my grandson. That criminal kid from the capital wants to be a hero too. If you know what's good for you, back off. Or you'll get dealt with too. Stop. Who the hell are you? Dare to meddle in my business? I'm counting to 3. 1 him. Something's off with his eyes. Who are you really? Stay alive. This kid won't make it past winter. You really dare to fight me? The 3 of us, you alone, too. There's no fear in his eyes. He doesn't care about his life. There are over 10 people here in the temple. Are you 3 really looking for trouble? How's that gonna work out for you? Why are you all shrinking back? Hand over the food. Let's see. You're lucky today. The heaviest kind. Remember this. This isn't over. You're good now. The grain is still yours. If it keeps getting colder like this, we won't make it to spring. Someone's gonna freeze to death in this temple. I've got an idea. Go up the mountain and get those black stones. Build a smokeless heater. Let everyone stay warm this winter. Those black stones can keep us warm. Kid, are you starving or just frozen stupid? That lousy stone gives off toxic smoke when you light it. It could kill you. Rich guys in the capital don't know cold. They've never gone hungry. Let him mess around as he likes. I'm telling you, don't risk everyone's lives to show off. 3 years ago, someone in Shiwang didn't believe the danger. They burned coal inside to keep warm. 3 households, over 10 people, all went to sleep and never woke up. I buried those kids myself. So that fire can't be used. You're right. Burning coal in a sealed room really is deadly. It's because the toxic smoke can't escape. It all builds up inside. But what if I can make sure that smoke is completely sent outside, not a trace left inside? Anyone can talk big. Sir, we've been climbing these mountains since we were kids. It's just bare rock, nothing but stones. Where's the treasure you mentioned? Treasure? Just this. This stuff black and shiny. Is this really what you meant? It's coal that can burn. You can make fire with it. It burns way better, 10 times stronger than firewood. Dig deeper below this layer. There's enough for the whole city to burn for years. We can haul plenty. Our ancestors guarded this mountain forever. Turns out it's full of burnable coal. Crush it, mix with clay, make balls with holes. More holes, hotter burn. Lasts longer, put an air inlet under the stove. The top smoke outlet sends all the toxic smoke outside. Honestly, I don't fully get it. But this diagram looks legit. Seems real enough. Doesn't matter if you get it or not. Just do as shown. Use old pots for the stove body. Iron sheets to block the fire. Clay to seal the seams. Whether we survive the winter depends on if we get the first stove built today. Move the iron sheet half an inch further. Yeah, just like that. I knew it wouldn't work. You need to stay sharp. You gotta pack it tight. Don't rush it. If this clay stove cracks when you use it, if it leaks smoke, everyone inside is in danger. So the smoke pipe needs 2 bends, and the outlet faces outside. It has to be higher than a person's head. Smoke is lighter than air. It rises up on its own. Goes right out nice and clean. If you don't trust it, you can check it yourself when we light it. If there's even a hint of smoke inside, I'll tear it down right away. Light it up. Ma'am, you won't be cold anymore. It's warm. Really cozy. This stove is so warm. There's not a bit of smoke in here. No smoke. We can really live now. This winter might be saved. It's cleared out completely. This stove's design is right. For 3 years, I thought the fire itself was deadly. Turns out it was the wrong method. I underestimated you. This is a honeycomb coal stove. It's simple to make. Now every home can build one. First, crush the coal. Mix just enough clay. Then shape balls with holes using your hands. Sir, word spread all over town. Lots of families are asking about it. They want to learn how to make these stoves. If everyone could have one, that'd be great. Teach anyone who wants to learn. Lighting this fire belongs to everyone. Wow, so lively here. Don't you know this barren mountain? Even the stones belong to the Joe family. Digging coal on your own means a 100 silver fine by the rules. If you can't pay, then smash these fake stoves for me. If you know what's good for you, hand over all the coal dug this month. With interest, give it all to me. Otherwise, no one in this temple is gonna live in peace. Don't, sir. People need this to survive the winter. Please, old man, get lost. In broad daylight. You dare hurt old people and kids. Taking our grain and smashing stoves, I could endure. But you're bullying the elderly and kids now. Joe Stewart, you kicked the wrong place today. Wrong place, huh? You expect a convict in exile. Beat him till he begs for mercy. Make him kneel and plead. You've been waiting for us to fall into your trap. Now that the coal stove is spreading, your family is losing money. So you're here for payback. It was obvious this would happen. I just cleaned the yard up the night before, waiting for you to show up. Good, good. The Joe family ruled the place for years. Today, finally, someone's standing up to them. Joe, who controls the only sweet water well in town. He owns all the wood and coal on the mountain, and controls the only blacksmith in town. For years, he's taken your hard-earned money. Yes, that sweet water well was meant to be shared by everyone, passed down from ancestors. Ever since the Joe family took it, you can't draw a bucket without his permission, and pay him. My family's land had a bad harvest last year. We borrowed 3 measures of grain from Joe's. Now interest turned it into 30. From now on, that sweet water well is back to everyone. No one's allowed to charge a penny. Joe family took the blacksmith shop, the abandoned iron mine outside town, and all the stored iron. According to Shi Huang's rules, it all gets confiscated for public use. Whoever owns what gets it back. Go tell Joe Hu. He owes Shi Huang big time. It's time to pay up with interest. It's you, the drunken noble from the capital, cooking up those weird coal furnace gadgets. I've spent my whole life forging iron. I can't stand your flashy stuff. These things, sooner or later, they're gonna blow up my hands. The farm tools you make don't have the right blade angle. They're hard to use. The edges bend easily too. Try tweaking it like this. Same effort, but you can till twice as much land. A snot-nosed kid, daring to teach me how to forge iron. The angle for sharpening is actually spot on. Grandpa, is this big brother a good person? Last winter was freezing. If it wasn't for that coal furnace from town, giving you some warmth, you wouldn't have made it. I'm keeping the shop. Not for you, but for the furnace. He saved my kid's life with it. This favor I truly accept. You just go ahead and farm. I'll take 20% of the harvest. I'll cover the taxes left over from the palace for you. I've been a magistrate in West Wasteland for half my life. Watched the fields get worse every year. Saving an inch is an inch. Mr. Shen, I trust you this time. Young Master Shen, if we're really opening up land, I don't want wages. Just give me food. I can haul dirt and dig trenches.
Assign me a helper.
There's 2 more strong hands. They're ready too, Shen. If there's tough or heavy work ahead, count me in, old Zhao. Uncle Zhao, from exile till now, you've always looked out for me. But you never say anything. What are you waiting for? It's not time yet. An exiled criminal. Actually took my Zhou family's estate built over generations. Shen Yan, don't get cocky. Can't beat you head on. I'll try something else. The county magistrate of Lin County, the prefecture officials. In this world, there are plenty who want you dead, disgraced noble. I want to see for myself. Is your gadget more powerful? Or is the tangled web of officials unbeatable? Zhou who ran off. That Zhou family well. They actually gave it to us. We've got water. We finally got water. No. All right. Young Master Shen just gave everyone the sweet well water. The well's almost dry now. I drew this water first. My mom's dying of thirst. You won't even give her a sip. Stop. Fight over this water and none of us will survive. The kids are crying because you're all focused on the surface water. There's water under the mountain's base. I can dig a hidden channel to bring the underground stream up. West Wasteland has been dry for 1,000 years. That's like fate sealed by the heavens. Underground water. You're risking your lives, digging deep to find water. How did you even come up with that? If it collapses for real, who'll answer for lives lost? If anyone wants to help, I'll handle boiling water, medicine, and our logs. But hear me clearly. If we dig, we follow the rules. No reckless work. If someone dies, nobody can bear that. This water was dug up by Zi Huang. Look. This gentle slope is an alluvial fan. Rain seeped in here for centuries. It's all stored underneath. Becomes an underground flow. To avoid well disasters, dig vertical wells every so often. Cut hidden channels down below. Connect them section by section. The groundwater just flows downhill into town. Sounds complicated, but following the young master, we survived even that winter. We trust you. Diggers pass dirt in, movers shift left, stone handlers keep openings clear. Work in pairs, switch out. The first well saw a corpse's breath. This complicated method looks to be real. Young master, this rock layer is loose with water. Have to build wooden supports first, then dig further. Go slow, don't rush. He's right. Water's seeping faster and faster. If anything happens, it's serious. By spring, he won't find a drop of water. That drunk noble's just full of talk. Spring is almost here. Everyone in town is waiting for this water. Life-saving master keeps fixing as we dig. Open up the seeping part first for me. Yes, yes. I, Shen Yan, will tackle this rock layer myself. Keep digging. As soon as water flows, first thing I'll do is go get my mom. Let her taste West Wasteland's sweet water too. And you, stop bragging first. The water isn't out yet. Thinking about being filial before it's even done. You should worry more about a wife. Grown man, still only caring for your mom. Get mom first, wife later. My mom raised me alone. She suffered so much. I can't rest till I let her have a good life. Not good. The rock walls are cracking. Everyone outside, hurry. All right. Oh no. It collapsed. There are people inside. Aniyu's in there. Dig fast, everyone come over. Dig him out quickly. Aniyu, say something. Let go. Did you hear me? Just say something. Brother Niu, please don't scare us. Come on, say something. Under this rock, seems like someone's here. If something happens, I'll take all the blame myself. Keep digging. Yes, I'm the one who forced you all to keep digging. Nayua, my Nayua. Didn't you say you'd take mom to drink that fresh water? Come on, answer mom. Just say something. It's my fault. The old workers tried to warn me. Miss Sue warned me too. I was in a rush to find water. I wanted to win that little bit of hope. I made everyone dig under the loose rocks. And Niu's life is on me. Ma'am, and Niu's mother. From now on, you'll be my mom too. I'll take care of you till the end. From today on. There's a new rule in Shuang. If anyone gets hurt underground, we first check for dangers at the wooden fort. If water leaks from the rocks, stop work right away if anything moves. Get everyone out first. Lives always come first. The schedule can wait. If anyone tries to rush work and risks lives, they have to deal with me first. Water's really out. We've really got water. Young Master Shen, I can dig trenches. My two boys can haul stones too. Give us some work to do. Anyone who wants to work, sign up. Work and you'll get fed. You get paid based on how much you do once it's done. There's food and money. Is this a dream? And you? Water's here. You have the first bowl. From now on, every sip we drink in Shuang has your part in it. Alive. Shuang finally has water. With water, we have life. Bold criminal Shen Yan opened up the forest without permission, spreading rumors, disturbing the locals. Someone, lock him up. Take him back to the county court. I'm ready for it. Sir, if you want to arrest me, that's fine. But first, look at this water. Look at this canal. Just a few days ago, it saved the whole city from dying of thirst. If you arrest him in front of everyone, the one who brought them water, the one who saved their lives, all these angry people will blame you. Or they'll blame your boss, the county magistrate. He brought us the water we needed to survive. If anyone tries to touch him, they have to get past us. US first, that's right. If you want to arrest someone, lock us up too. And about those rumors. Rumors can't bring out water. The water's already flowing to the city. It's in everyone's pots. So it's not a rumor. It's real skill. You're quick with words today. I'll be back. So much trouble happened. These people will show up sooner or later. Sir, that criminal is really tricky. Head-on won't work. But I heard he's been bragging everywhere, saying that wasteland can make 3 baskets of grain per acre. Sir, isn't that lying to brag, cheating the higher-ups? You just need to check for yourself. If you prove he's lying right there, then you can legally charge him with deceiving the ruler. No one can argue. 3 baskets per acre? He's dreaming. All right. I'll expose his lies in front of everyone. Don't make the ridges too high. Let the water flow. Give roots room to breathe. Got it. Space the rows a bit farther apart. Plant some beans here first to nourish the land. Grow drought-resistant crops over there. Don't plant everything all at once. This land used to be hard as a rock. Now we can really plant stuff. Plant on the ridges and let the water run in the furrows. Roots will go deeper, can handle droughts. Once this batch of beans is harvested and worked in, the soil will slowly get stronger. Water the east second plot 3 times. Come have a bowl. I've worked half my life. First time getting leftover grain for myself. This tough land is hard to dig. You dare brag about 3 seasons too. Today I'll expose your huge lie right here in Shuang. Reveal your giant fib before the townsfolk. We grew this ourselves, shovel by shovel. When did we sow it? What fertilizer did we use? How many times did we water it? Every detail is clearly recorded. Sir doesn't believe us. Go measure yourself in the field. It's like it's nailed in place. How is that possible? It's really 30. You really made it. Our young Master Shen didn't lie. Didn't lie. Didn't lie. Didn't lie? Sir, don't be so quick to doubt. You measured the 30 yourself. So let me ask you. How will you report this when you go back? Just report the truth. I've governed Shiwen. 3 baskets per acre harvested. But Minister Liu insists Shiwang is rebellious, says it's a dead zone. Your report will embarrass the minister publicly. They'll ask why such good land, such good harvests, was left wasted for over 100 years. What have you officials been doing? If you don't report it. 3 baskets per acre is a huge omen. If you hide it and don't report, I can send this news out any time. Through the merchants, through the mouths of the people, to Zhou Mansion, to the capital, then hiding good news and lying to the authorities. Who will take the fall? Either way, you and your boss won't win. All right. I'll write an urgent report right away. Just say Shiwang grew 3 baskets per acre. It's about the good omen. I can't make this decision myself. Ask the prefecture to send inspectors. Orders from Zhou Mansion. Shen Yan must report to Zhou Mansion within 3 days. Await further instructions. Shen Yan, as a criminal, hasn't repented, but stirred up the migrants in Shiwen, raised a crowd. Now all of the prefecture knows. Should be punished severely. But since you can make up for your crimes, you have 6 months to deliver 20,000 pounds of grain. If you don't make it in time, you'll be charged for disobeying orders, banished to an even colder land up north, never allowed to return. Sir, do you know if this deadly order is from Zhou Mansion, or is it one of your boss's orders? Enough, just accept the order. No more nonsense. Prime Minister Shen Yan is out west drinking water and scraping by. He even grew wheat with a yield of 3 bushels per acre. That stirred up quite some noise. I hear the people out west really support him. A criminal's remnant who should have died in the wasteland actually caused quite a stir. Public opinion, public opinion. Can you eat it? Or is it grain? Can it deliver those 20,000? Make sure to tell Zhou Li, since he's a criminal. Then let him redeem himself a bit more. Raise that number higher. 20,000 bushels is a whole year for West Desert. The entire town works themselves to death. And they can't even harvest 8,000. Those 3-ton test fields are just 100 acres or so. That's nowhere near 20,000. What about buying grain from outside? Use money to buy, right? I thought about that too. But there's strict orders from above. No unauthorized cross-state bulk grain shipments. That route is completely blocked. This isn't atonement. They're just trying to drive Shen Yan to his death. Trying to ruin us. Everyone's scared. Grain. You can't grow 20,000 bushels so quickly. But there's something more precious than grain. Something you can trade for grain. That cursed place by the salt lake has been abandoned for decades. It's harsh and salty. Not even grass grows there. Because nobody wanted it. It ended up with us. That salt lake in West Desert. I know how to make salt whiter and finer than government salt. Take the salt out. Trade it for grain. Bring the grain back. Save lives. That 20,000. I'll shoulder it for West Desert. I know the terrain, water sources by the salt lake. I'm well versed in the herbs there. Nobody is better at tending wounds and illnesses than me. I'm going with you. You take care of the town's farmlands, canals, and workshops. Go to your home in West Desert without worry. I'll guard it for you. That white, cursed place. Can it really work? This time, it's not just for redemption. It's to open up a new way for West Desert, a path nobody can take from us. Young master, this alkaline land has been used for salt forever, but no good salt in decades. Why would we succeed? My dad and grandpa boiled salt here. What they got was dark and bitter. Nobody wanted it. This place feels cursed. Your old way was boiling the water pot by pot. It wasted firewood and the salt was rough. We won't boil. Bring rainwater to shallow fields. Let the strong sun and wind do their thing. It dries layer by layer until it forms salt. Sun-dry. Brine under sunlight turns into salt. The fields are tiered, several levels up. Brine runs down the terraces. Each level settles. Impurities get left behind, it's purer further down. Top layer salt is coarse. Bottom layer is fine. Collect them separately. Believe it or not, in 7 days, I'll have snow-white salt for you in a field. It's true. Real salt came out. And it's so white. I've boiled salt all my life. Never seen salt this white. This salt is whiter and finer than the government salt we pay big money for. Same effort, same patience. This method makes dead land into a gold mine. You've got a mind like a god. It tastes good, not bitter. Such quality. It'll sell fast. But we're not here just to make money. Miss Sue nailed it. We've made salt, but only grain can save us. That 20,000-ton order from Joe's mansion is still pressuring us. This salt's quality beats government salt. How much can it sell for? Good salt deserves a good price. This much per pound. The quality speaks for itself. The official can check. Young people do business. You're asking 1/3 more than market price. I'll price furs at market rate. You pick the best horses, but salt price must budge. Official, you hauled goods through dust storms. Just regular stuff. And only made hard-earned money. But my salt beats government salt. And is finer. It'll be rare and popular outside the pass. You'll flip it for several times profit. That price isn't too high. Just lower it by 1/10. Make it a long-term deal. Deal. Just 1/10 off. Horses, furs, plus some cash. 3 installments to settle the payment. Our salt desert trade routes will need it long-term. First big deal is done. 20,000 is to cover Joe's mansion's order. The rest is stored as reserves. From now on, West Desert folks won't be pushed to the edge by a single order or drought. No need to use the official routes for cross-state grain. Those have been blocked by Joe Mansion. Instead, use our new salt route. Bring grain back in batches from the desert and outside the pass. Ship grain from outside the pass. Young master, you made all these routes. Every path was carved out by you. Reporting under old border rules. With all taxes paid. We're well within the law. No one can find fault. The salt making and selling is still something new. I'm still a bit unsure. Having been the administrator here half my life, never fully confident. Zheng Bio, sorry for the trouble. If there's anything I, Shen Yan, need to take on, I won't let you shoulder it alone. We'll carry this together. I believe in you. The prefect of Fengzhou is inspecting illegal salt trading, robbing merchants. Yes. All these stolen grain. Everything is confiscated. Sir Qian, be careful with your words. I reported this salt and paid the tax. As for robbing merchants, the Western caravans came here to trade with me. Ask them who was robbed. Reported and taxed. A low-level magistrate like Li Zhang. You dare to legitimize a criminal's private salt? Today I want to meet this fearless Li Zhang. Guards, take away this old man who supports the criminal's case. Seize him. I reported, not slept through it. Mine follows the old border rules? What right do you have to arrest me? Border law stands. A nobody like Li Zhang. You dare to legitimize a criminal's private salt? Take this old man first. Prime Minister Liu is waiting to add extra charges. Stop. I dried the salt myself. I sold it. I had him make the report. Take someone.
Take me.
Let him go. Oh, you're angry now. Don't rush. Your turn is coming. Today I'm going to clarify this with you. Let's straighten it out then. I had Li Zhang follow the old border rules and report to the prefecture. Taxes paid in full. It's black and white on paper. Completely legal. Where's the private salt then? Reported taxed? Hard to believe you could say that. Let me ask you. Daijin has stood for 100 years. What are salt and iron? They're state-run. All salt belongs to the court, without official salt license. Who allowed you to open salt fields and trade privately? I paid the taxes.
Tax is tax.
License is license. No license means You're making salt without approval. No license means you're selling salt illegally. No matter how much tax you pay, it's still private salt. A report from Li Zhang alone doesn't challenge the authority of the Salt Bureau. He's not qualified. I see, I was mistaken. At least you know your place. Your secret's in the West. Which route did you take? Who vouched for you? Which granary stored how much grain? Someone already told me everything. Shen Yan, I can't beat you with force, but when it comes to legal rules, many know them better than you. Young master, don't stop him. It's pointless. I took responsibility for this myself. I can shoulder it. Listen. All these people suffering from famine. This new lifeline we found. Can't just let it go to waste with me. Zhang Bio, I dragged you down. This approval was my mistake to ask you for. If you get caught too, West is truly finished. Stay steady for me. "3 days later, I'll come back to take you to Zhou's prefecture for the death sentence. Even Shenyang can't save you this time." Sir, this is a capital crime.
Even Zhang Bio got caught up in this.
Seems Shen Yan's really going down this time. Looks like he's doomed. Don't talk nonsense. Young master. Dealing in private salt is a capital offense. 3 days will pass quickly. Maybe. Go to Zhou's prefecture and beg for mercy. Ask for leniency. Lower your head. Saving your life is most important. Yeah, young master, survival matters most. Just accept defeat this time. Begging won't help. For Qian, it's not about admitting fault. He wants to uproot me entirely, so he can get credit back in the capital. Even if I beg 100 times, he'll still tighten the net. So what will you do? I will go, but not to beg at the yamen. I'm going to settle accounts with the prefect. That debt he never dared calculate. Why come before 3 days are up? You finally showed up. If you figured it out, just kneel and admit it. Sir, it's easy to ban salt in the West. But let me boldly help you calculate the consequences after this ban. Are you willing to listen? Go ahead. Salt at Yanyifeng in the West. The new trade route from the West. One section of the route. With the salt trade stopped, all tax revenue is cut off. West can't earn money from salt. So we can't buy grain. No money to buy grain. That order you stamped for 20,000 loads in half a year can't be fulfilled. No way you'll meet the quota. Think about it, sir. When the time comes and West can't deliver a single grain, and the official from the capital checks, who issued the order? Why couldn't you collect the grain? First to be blamed and removed will be either the previous inspector or you, sir. Sir, don't listen to his scare tactics. Is it scare tactics? You know better than me. 6 months pass quickly. But no need to trouble yourself over me. There's a win-win solution. Speak. Let the prefecture apply for a border salt permit from the court for the West. Officially allow merchants to process salt. Legal drying. Legal selling. Prefecture collects salt tax as usual. Salt routes stay open. Tax revenue comes in. With tax revenue, the 20,000 loads of grain follow easily. This way, not only do you avoid blame, you get credit for increasing state revenue and stabilizing the border. Annual salt tax as income. As for Zhang Bio, he's just a reporting magistrate. What crime does he have? Just let him go. Approved. About the salt permit. I'll report right away and drop the private salt charge. Release Zhang Bio. Lord Zhang, I didn't think things through. I made decisions on my own and dragged you into this. I'm truly sorry. I'm apologizing to you in front of all the people of Shuang. Hey, young master, you're taking it too hard. Please get up. This old man's bones are tough. Being able to see you turn the road into an official one. It's totally worth it. Following someone like you. It's worth it. People say that white salt is weird. The way it's made is weird too. I think it's all done by someone who knows strange magic. Salt made with this evil method will hurt people eventually. But Chancellor Shen Yan not only avoided disaster, he managed to turn private salt into legal, state-approved salt. Now, the people of Shuang trust him more than ever. Have kept him once, kept him twice, kept him for the third time. This deepest root is burning stronger than ever. Looks like tricks and schemes aren't enough. Send word, find another way. This time, what I want is to pull this root out of Shuang completely. Wait, this road. Boss, did we take a wrong turn? Look at this bowl of water. I've traveled all over half the country. I've never seen such a smooth road. It's my first time. Even the official roads aren't this nice. Hey, young man. Let me ask you something. Is this still the same poor, rundown Shuang? The one everyone used to avoid? You didn't miss here. It's definitely Shuang. Take a break. Have some hot tea, no charge. Lime clay. Add in some sand and gravel. Mix with water in this ratio. Let it dry for a few days. It's 10 times tougher than rammed earth. Even in the rain, it doesn't break or sink. That's wild. It's as hard as rock. Young master, can you use this recipe for my yard too? Everyone, remember it well. This strength, this power, it's from Shuang locals coming together to protect against the Beatty horsemen. Our own defenses. All above board. No matter who checks, they won't find any fault. But remember, not a word outside. Talking about city defense could get you killed. One crew repairs walls. Another digs trenches. Get paid based on hours sign in here. No crowding or rushing. Take it easy. There's plenty of work ahead. Laser dust suppression and road conditions. The roads have been safe lately. Are goods from the south coming in smoothly? I've traveled half of Jin's territory. For rules and trust, Shiwang is number one. From now on, all my shipments go through Shiwang. I'll remember this favor. Half a year ago, who would have thought Shiwang could look like this now? Back then, I thought, you were just another ruined noble here to mess up Shiwang. This is just the start. When the roads are open, and food is plenty, and people are settled, I want Shiwang to become a place no one dares to look down on. A place no one can take away. Grandpa, look, the teacher taught me your name today. I can write stone hammer now. What's the point of learning all that fancy stuff? Better to spend time learning smithing from Grandpa. That's a real skill for making a living. The teacher said, if you can read, you won't get cheated. Big brother Shen knows a lot of words. You're such a talker. Who do I sound like? See those rivets on the city gate? Each one's arc and size is perfect. And those clamps on the new roads? I forged every single one myself. This city of Shiwang, I contributed to. Kid, don't work too hard. I've seen it all. Up before dawn, still up at midnight. It's worth more than gold, even more valuable than industry got it. I got it. I remembered the test notes. I've lived a whole life. Finally got to see Shiwang neat and tidy, safe and steady. The Beatty, 3,000 light cavalry are charging in. Quick, close the city gates. Hey, just this dirt fort. Does it even count as a city? Boys, level it. Take all the grain, cloth, and women in there half a day. I want this broken city gone in half a day. Scared? If you say you're not scared, you're lying. 3,000 steel riders. If you're scared, all the more reason to hold the line. If we back down, the city falls. The road we just built, the grain we just got, our wives at home, our kids at school. All will be lost. Behind us is home. There's no retreat today. For digestion, use earth methods to refine salt, soda, and sweet potatoes. Sulfur goes in with Miss Sue's medical supplies. Split up the shipments. Add DD charcoal. Use this ratio to make black powder. Fire lances and thunder grenades. Land mines, bury them all outside the city in key spots overnight. Stone tools from the wasteland. Fill them with burning oil. The arson cavalry are ready. Just waiting for them to charge in. These crazy explosives go off at the slightest spark. I'm telling you, one day they'll blow up for sure. My hands. If this barrel wall is too thin, it needs to be reforged. Weapons for war. If that blows up on our own people, that's serious trouble. We only have enough gunpowder for a small fight. The supplies are arriving way too slowly. And the sulfur is stuck in transit again. We can't restock anytime soon. So we have to win this battle fast. We can't drag it out. If this keeps up, once the gunpowder's gone, we won't be able to hold the city. Hold the east wall. Reload the flamethrowers non-stop. Don't let them get near the base of the wall. See? I told you so. This thing's cursed. Sooner or later, it's gonna blow. Cut the crap and keep firing. That mine in the northwest isn't working. Send the gunners up. Hurry. If you're lightly wounded and bandaged, get back on the wall. Severely wounded, carry them to the backyard. Hold steady, we still have the city. As long as the city stands, we're still here. That's impossible. You useless idiots, charge that dirt barricade. We held them. We held them. We did it. All these years. I thought I was holding out because of my hate for Beatty. Turns out I was wrong. I was really protecting this city. The living people right here. That win was pure luck. We're completely out of gunpowder.
It's all used up.
Just imagine if more than 3,000 of them came today. Say 30,000. What if they never retreated? What if they laid siege for 3 more days? With this little gunpowder, we'd have lost the city by now. So what you're saying is, gunpowder is Shihang's lifeline. And we can't even hold on to our own lifeline. I'm afraid one day it'll fall into someone else's hands. "3,000 Beatty horsemen could wipe us out any day now. This dump, Shuang, would have already been flattened. Send the command out. Speed up the capture of the city. Grab as many survivors from the ruins as you can." "Yes, sir." But I'm afraid we're too late. Get lay horses, all of them now. Even the imperial city. How could this be? Zone 1. Handle the severely wounded. Zone 2. Register the lightly wounded. Move fast. Commander, look. The city wall is still standing. This was Shuang holding out on its own. They forced all 3,000 Beatty riders back. I've eaten army rations most of my life and fought battle after battle. I've seen a lot of sieges and defenses, but never a small frontier town like this, with no official troops, no imperial army, holding back 3,000 Beatty cavalry on their own. I've never heard of anything like it. Hold up, this land right here. I remember the military report said, Shiwang was a wasteland where nothing grows. But look at all this wheat. Where did it come from? General, this is almost as nice as our own fields. Those 3,000 Beatty turned back because of this. It's not that Shiwang people fight so well. They were just cornered and didn't want to run anymore. What a mindset, no more running. Shiwang really has changed. Now no one dares to look down on them. Heading back to the capital to report. Tell them Shiwang not only cleared thousands of acres of good farmland, but also strengthened the frontier. And secretly produced a bunch of firearms and weapons. Plus there's that salt field to the west making huge profits. That Lord Liu in the capital will definitely be interested. General, should we mention, they defended their land well? That's minor. The real deal is them making weapons, rich enough to rival the state. Don't you get it yet? The more you stand out, the more people keep their eyes on you. If you can stop 3,000 cavalry in one battle. Politics is the real danger. Look sharp, all of you. This is an order from the Zhou family. From now on, this salt field belongs to the Liu family. If you know what's good for you, get lost. I want... This salt field was dug up shovel by young Master Shen and us, out of that dead salt marsh. Where did this Zhou family order come from? How dare you, peasants, even look at Zhou family paperwork. Servants, kick out every last one of these worthless peasants. Throw them all out. Punish them. Execute. From now on, this salt lake belongs to the Prime Minister's manor. At least you know your place. The Prime Minister's manor rewards you with a 10% dry share. That's already a huge favor. Not a single extra word. This salt field was dug up, shovel by young Master Shen and all of us. You think a single piece of paper lets you? How dare you? A mere guard dares talk back to me? Stop working, servants. Seize that shameless manager first. Wait. That document is fake. Fake? Nonsense. This is an official document from the Zhou Manor. You think the official seal was forged? Zhou Manor seal is made with premium silver beads. It's pure, bright, and purple. Your seal cinnabar is dull and murky. It's an imitation made by a forger. It's way off the mark. The real document uses paper made specially for Zhou Manor. When held to light, the fibers are fine and even. Yours is rough and broken. And about this Qifeng seal. The real one lines up across 2 pages. Perfectly seamless. Yours doesn't match. Seal, paper, and seam none are correct. Young Master Liu's Zhou Manor document is a forgery. Slandering me. Miss Su checked, and she's right. Young Master Liu faked the Zhou Manor's official seal, forged government documents. You know better than me what that means under the Great Code. You weren't here to seize the salt field. You came bringing your own deadly crime right into our hands. I'm from the Prime Minister's manor. Who dares touch my servants? Break through for me. You guys. You dare? My uncle is the sitting prime minister. Exactly because he's the prime minister. A dirty act like faking documents should never be tied to his nephew. Right? Signal them. This is the prime minister's own order. Liu Mingyun, the nephew, used a fake Zhou Manor document to forcibly take the West Wilds salt field. Both man and evidence are caught. West Wilds must hand over 20,000 silver taels to get him back. Otherwise, this ironclad case of forging the Zhou Manor's official seal. Both man and proof. I'll send all of it to the Ministry of Justice. Want to take West Wilds Foundation with a fake paper? Tell them it won't be that easy. Zhou. So, young Master Liu, just a rich brat from the capital. Yet he knew every detail about West Wild's salt field. He even figured out the depths along the way. Turns out it's you, this hidden dog. Don't get cocky, Shenyan. You stole the Zhou family inheritance. I'll get that back, sooner or later. Zhou Hu climbed up to Money Keeper Zhou from Liu's clique in Ling County. And now to young Master Liu here today. All the trouble West Wilds faced this past half year was all just one hand working behind the scenes. The Liu Prime Minister had his hand in West Wilds long ago. This time, I finally caught him red-handed. Well done, Shenyan. A descendant of an exiled traitor dares to hold my Liu family's people and extort my Liu family's silver, making the Prime Minister lose face. If the Lord Prime Minister doesn't pay to redeem the silver and his man, he'll just have to swallow this humiliation. If force doesn't work, so be it. That kid's got fire. He's got followers and salt and iron profits. I'll be sure to report all these achievements to His Majesty myself. Men, I'm heading to the palace to ask His Majesty. Your Majesty, this old official risks his life to advise you today. That Shen Yan, just a criminal's son, should be in West Wilds atoning in isolation? He ought to wear his crime and make up for it. But he betrayed royal grace and committed repeated acts of treason. First, illegal land reclamation, hoarding food for personal militia. Second, unlicensed salt works, hoarding huge profits to support private troops. Third, making illegal weapons and arms, punishing corrupt fake officials. Fourth, gathering refugees, gathering people and occupying cities by force. All clearly signs of rebellion. If these are not dealt with, they'll become a serious threat to Great Jin. I urge your majesty to order his arrest right now. Capture Shen Yan and return him to the palace, to make the law clear, and warn others. Prime Minister is right. An exiled criminal can break out such trouble even in a desolate place, gathering people and troops. If he has no hidden agenda, what's he after? It's obviously a rebel base. Your Majesty, in my opinion, 30 mothers in production, defeating enemies with gunpowder, 10 times out of 9. It's Shen Yan bribing merchants, spreading rumors and causing trouble, stirring the public to boost his own rebellion. Please strike them down, Your Majesty, and eliminate this threat. End the trouble for good. You ministers argue so passionately, but all I hear is they say, mostly, perhaps 10 out of 9, an exiled man. Could he really stir up all this in West Wilds? Maybe he's actually gifted. These are empty accusations and empty echoes. None of that is valid evidence. We need a clear investigation. Duke Defender is a hero with battle honors, honest to the core, and never takes sides. I order you, go to West Wilds at once, and find out the truth. Report back with facts. Your old servant shall obey. We'll see who's right or wrong, loyal or a traitor. I'll judge everything with my own eyes, and report exactly what I find. No bias at all. The water hammer is ready, and all the materials for the mine will be brought down the new road. From now on, farming tools and iron will be made faster and easier. After Dr. Su, our leader, was gone, I thought I'd just have to beg for food with my kid until we died. But you guys gave those of us with nowhere to go away to survive. From now on, this clinic and this workshop will be your safe haven. As long as you're willing to work in West Wilds, you won't go hungry. New iron in Warehouse 3. Sort by number. If you want to accuse someone, you'll always find an excuse. He just moves his lips in that grand hall, while I'm here in Shuang, building hope, brick by brick. What's real and what's fake? The truth always comes out in the end. The Prime Minister and Lord of the Nation have always been stubborn. If he finds anything that benefits Shen Yan, benefits. What could he possibly find? Anything beneficial. A banished criminal standing as a border official holding weapons, blocking refugees. These are facts. No denying them. In my eyes, each one is solid proof of rebellion. Go, wait until he returns to the capital and reports back. That'll be the day the crime of rebellion is nailed onto Shen Yan. There will be no turning back. Reporting to Your Majesty. I saw it myself in Shuang. That place used to be a death trap. Now the yield is 30 per acre. Waves of wheat fill the horizon. City walls are strong, solid as steel. As for those firearms, one blast shatters stone and armor, tops over soldiers and horses. I pledge my life. Every word is true. Oh, Lord Gogong, you're getting old. Eyes blurry, ears hard of hearing. Maybe you got fooled by the biggest trick of all. A yield of 30, really. Firearms, a few banished criminals. Do they really have such skills? Would they still be exiled then? That's one crazy brag. I've guarded the border my whole life. Seen chaos and fighting in border cities, starving dead everywhere. This little border town looks 10 times better than those dark days in the capital. Even happier by tenfold. A rebel, just a rebel. Would they really think of giving hope to the elderly and young first? Since you all don't believe, I'll let you see for yourself. Borrow your sword a moment. Mengchan 3 paths. City walls are strong, firearms at the front, steel-shattering weapons. Everything I said, not a single lie. About rebellion. I spent 3 days in Shuang. The people there, from kids to elders. Light shines in their eyes. That light is hope. It's a way out. They turned a wasteland into a place people look forward to. It's definitely not a rebel's light. Anyone still calling him a rebel should go see the people in Shuang for themselves. Such hope in their eyes. Convey my decree. Pardon the crime of exile. Appoint as Shihang's agricultural manager. Oversee border people's farming and welfare. Your Majesty is wise, knows how to use good people. I failed to see clearly earlier. I ask your Majesty's forgiveness. But Shenyan, Zishuaxihang are key border areas. Agriculture, mining, military supplies. All major state matters. Letting one person handle it risks mistakes or trouble. In my humble opinion, the court should send a capable inspector and military overseer to help supervise, together manage with the agricultural leader. That's the best setup. I recommend my student Han Kun. He's smart and very capable. He'll be reliable. Your Majesty is wise. Just one hidden blade isn't enough. Send word to the 3 border armies. Block all official supply to Shuang. Not a single grain, iron, cloth, or salt gets through. If anyone shoots at him, I'll cut off their supply routes. A blade inside, a lock outside. Let's see how that farming leader manages to farm now. Master Manager. Your name's cleared? The heavens finally opened their eyes. Master Shen, a true official. You finally got your innocence back. The leader must be overjoyed. Cleared of all charges. Promotion and honor. Congrats. From now on, we'll serve together. Work in the same city. Let's get closer from here on. After the official order, all goods must return to their origin. Anyone breaking orders will be arrested. How can anyone survive in times like this? Order from the Prime Minister. All routes to Shuang are shut. No grain or iron or cloth gets in. I want to see Shen try. How many days can he last after supply is cut off? 3 counties closed outside. Supply cut off inside. Shuang folks eating horse feed. Won't be long before chaos breaks out. Once the unrest starts, the people's morale is gone. Then he'll be blamed for mismanagement. Don't worry, sir. There's enough grain for the whole city plus refugees for half a year. We make our own farm tools. Military gear stays stocked. Their blockade is useless. He can cut off the inland routes, but not the west. All these new items, soap, fine cloth, medicine, are even more popular in the west than inland. He thinks shutting one border can starve Shuang. But he doesn't know. Shihang's hope never depended on those armies. Salt keeps flowing. Silver and horses from the west keep coming. Can't starve us out. Now they'll need a new excuse. Target the people. Shihang's good leader. Please help open the gate. Let us in. 3 counties shut the gate. We have homes but can't return. Paths we can't cross. If this keeps up, our entire family will all starve to death outside the city. Master manager, you can't do it. Every extra person means another mouth to feed. The city just got enough food. Can't take too many. Yeah. Look at this crowd. Who knows if there are spies inside? Or criminals? Shiwang finally got a few peaceful days. Why risk everyone's lives? For these strangers? Leader, the people make sense. Taking in all these unknown refugees. Hungry people talk. Mixed crowds get rowdy. What if trouble starts? That's a huge responsibility. Who could bear it? To protect Shiwang. We can't let them in. If you turn them away, Shenyan will be blamed for letting people die without helping, chilling the hearts of the people. If you let them in, I'll report you for gathering refugees privately, winning people's hearts, plotting rebellion. Open or not. Either way, you're handing me the sword. I get all your concerns. But don't forget, West Desolate City itself was built inch by people who had nowhere else to go. Every single inch was dug out. A year ago, among the folks kneeling outside the city waiting to starve, I, Shenyan, was one of them. If we shut this gate today, and just watch those outside starve to death, then West Desolate is no different from those who tried to trap us. What's the difference? But if we take people in, we do it fair and square, so no one can find fault. First, set up refugee rules. Register everyone. Assign each home a number. Second, report to Li Zhang. Notify the state office first. Third, those entering the city. Get work assigned by contribution. And get food equally. This is providing disaster relief and keeping the people safe. From then on, it's not private support for troops. Open the gate. Don't just gather refugees secretly. Don't win hearts for personal gain. Don't plot anything bad. Shen Zhuxi, oh Shen Zhuxi, you handed me this knife yourself. Thank you, Your Honor. Now there's hope. Supplies have been cut off for a whole month, and so many more refugees just flooded in, all just here to freeload. I bet it won't be long before they're out of food. Shen may end up destroying West Desolate himself. If he doesn't end up begging to open the gates, I'd be surprised. Take in refugees and risk accusations of scheming. Don't take them in. And get blamed for letting people die. Shen Zhuxi, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. No way out. Line up by section. Register by household.
No pushing.
Don't fight for homes. Jobs for every family, all arranged. No one's going hungry. West Desolate doesn't feed freeloaders, but never lets anyone willing to work starve. Sick children get treatment first. Rich and elderly go after the little ones. How do you know all this? Record every name and place clearly. Later, use the registry. Commoners get their grain, elders too. The government troops want us dead. But it's this rebel place that gave us a hot meal. Our crew just got bigger. The output from each district nearly doubled. Orders from the western regions are almost too much to handle. They want to trap West Desolate by closing the border. But they forgot that while separating West Desolate from the heartland, they also cut themselves off and let West Desolate's reputation shine. That single order really cut off this gate. But who did it lock out, really? Shen Zhuxi, you turned away refugees without permission. All these hundreds or thousands of unknown migrants left outside the city. What's your intention? Please. Your Honor, see clearly. The rules for the first refugee camp are posted in black and white at the city and camp gates for everyone to see for half a month. Anyone can check them out. Nothing secret about it. Second, every refugee registers on arrival and reports to Li Zhang and the state office. All with names, records, and fingerprints. The registry in your hands. The state office has a copy too. Third, records by contribution. How much work each person did. How much grain they got. Anyone can check it themselves. The rules are public. Records are filed. Accounts are clear. That's how you give relief and keep people safe. May I ask, Your Honor? Which part, which entry, has even half a clue that's out of line? Shen Jushi runs things well and delivers solid results. The state office just got it wrong. Not a single slip up. Shen Yan, every step she takes, always blocks the way back first.
Enough.
You can't trap or crush them. Now we just have to wait for the real threat from Beatty. How are we supposed to live now? We can't go on like this. Salt prices jumped 5 times. Hoes, sickles. Can't buy them even with money. How can we survive? All this trouble is because of that damn border closure. It's the famine that's closed in, and we're the ones left starving. Zhang Guoliang's border shutdown is starving us. We wanted to trap West desolate, but ended up trapping ourselves first. Let someone send word. Tell them the 3 district governors came to West Desolate to discuss border matters together. 3 district governors personally arrived at West Desolate, asking to see Shen Jushi. Where's Shen Jushi? Why isn't he opening the gate to welcome us? Oh, you want to discuss border matters? That's a big deal. Can't be rushed. Let the 3 of you rest up at the inn first. Just say I'm busy with work lately. Can't spare the time. He's leaving us hanging on purpose. Look at how West Desolate runs. It's more like a real place than any of our 3 district capitals. They really seem to live here. Comparison just pisses me off. It's maddening. Inventory, prices, and accounts are all settled. Sue is in charge of West Desolate's accounts. Knows everything best. Hold on, Shen Jushi. Such big matters of state trade. Letting a woman from a business talk with us officials. How is that proper? Women shouldn't meddle in politics. That's how it's always been. You're right, Your Honor. Women really shouldn't be involved in politics. But please take a look at this book first. What is this? Written here. Our names from your own districts, forced out by the border closure. No way out. Starving on the road. Or hauling families to West Desolate, just to stay alive.
Each name
Is a life. This book isn't finished yet. So I'd like to ask you 3. Letting countless people under your rule lose everything, wander homeless, die in the wild. Does that count as proper governance? Is this the proof? How have the 3 of you been doing as county governors? Sir Shen. We misspoke earlier. About trade? Please propose your terms. The terms are simple. Open trade at the 3 counties. West Wasteland supplies you with seasoned salt and farm tools. First, solve the urgent needs of the people in the 3 counties. Any deals with West Wasteland's merchants. Use the public market prices listed by us. Settlement follows our business rules and prices. That's the merchant agreement. Not a bit changes. Your county's official titles and ranks. West Wasteland offers a stockpile of salt and batch of farming tools. This truly pulls the 3 counties' people back from the brink. This life-saving favor will be remembered by us 3 June. Urgent dispatch over 800 miles. The Kagan of Northern D leads 100,000 cavalry. March south, heading straight for West Wasteland. Your Majesty, the enemy comes with 100,000 troops. West Wasteland is tiny, isolated outside, impossible to defend. In my opinion, we should abandon West Wasteland, cut land to seek peace. Keeping the capital safe is vital. Your Majesty, this huge disaster all starts with Shenyang alone. If he hadn't made weapons in secret, gathered people out west, angered Northern D, we wouldn't face 100,000 troops destroying lives. We should abandon West Wasteland, hand over Shenyang to appease Northern D. East wall fortified with thunder logs and rolling stones piled up. Lookout posts rotate shifts. Spot the enemy vanguard. Signal with smoke. $100,000 is scary. But we don't compete on numbers. Use defensive formations and devices. This wall is where we stand firm, never retreat. This anger. They're coming to destroy our home. We put our lives on the line to keep them out. Able-bodied men to the walls. Rotate shifts. Elders fulfill their duties. Women and children taken care of. Remember, if we hold the city, we live. Water, food, and medicine are ready. Once inside, don't panic. No matter what you hear outside, stay put. Wait for us to come for you. Split into 3 groups for bandaging and hauling. Practice each group's tasks now. Bandage fast and firm. Stop bleeding at a point 2 fingers above the wound. Practice in pairs. Let me speak from the heart, honestly from my gut. If this city falls, all of us, no matter age or gender, no one can escape. But today we're risking it all not to defend some official city or imperial land, but our own home. Our families in the temple, the men atop these walls, the babies in your arms. With the city, the family lives. If the city falls, everything's gone. So we fight. Master Shen, wait. These days, all those weapons made in your camp, how many repeating guns, how much thunder explosives. I've kept track of every single one. 100,000 Northern D outside the city. I opened the powder storage to defend the city for the lives of everyone inside. You stopped me. Why? Firearms are critical for the military. Without imperial approval, you can't just use them freely. If you break this rule, Shenyang, you'll be accused of stealing arms, raising troops for personal power. That's a capital crime. If you hold back this gunpowder, you're letting the city fall and people die. Thousands will die with nowhere to be buried. The city's fall is the enemy's fault, not yours, Your Majesty. But if you use these weapons, it's proof of rebellion. That crime gets your family wiped out. Master, think carefully. If you use the gunpowder before the city falls, you and I lose our heads. No reinforcements from the capital. We're almost out of gunpowder. But this city, these people, I will defend them. This battle, West Wasteland, has to rely on itself. Pass along my words. When the city falls, Shen Yan will be executed. No one left alive. When 3,000 nobles attacked, we barely won. But this time it's 100,000. How do we fight this? Uncle Zhao defended West Wasteland a year. He's guarded this city. These people. If the city stands, we stand. There's nowhere left to retreat. I know you're scared. Me too, but those 100,000 outside, they don't want your dung. They want your land, and your wives' and kids' futures. If we hold the city today, we remain West Wasteland people. If we lose, we won't even have burial ground. You rest now. If we keep defending like this, we'll collapse. The longer we hold, the more might make it out alive. Every wounded must be saved. No one gets left behind. I'll handle the rear. Midsection is in trouble. Uncle Zhao spread the flaming oil over there. One barrel holds off this wave. Every shot uses up our ammo. I once thought with the gate spirits, the arms camp could defend us. I was wrong. This fight costs brothers' lives. To fill that locked powder store, use it sparingly, without my order, not a single needle. Or drop of fire oil can go to waste. We must use what's left wisely. Chief, the thunder logs on the east wall are running out. Brothers can't hold much longer. The breach is about to open. Where's the gunpowder? Bring it now. All thunder explosives have been used up. Hold the line. Hold it with your lives. Uncle Ironhammer, so much powder in that barrel. It's gonna explode. What are you doing? Ironhammer, what are you doing? Come back. Don't touch that barrel. See? I told you. This stuff's dangerous. Someday it'll blow up my hands. That kid, Little Stone. From now on. Rock solid evidence. Everything we've got. Using it all tonight. Set fire to their main camp. For our fallen brothers. For Uncle Stonehammer. Master Han, you kept the record so precise. Every musket from West Wasteland, every dust of disturbance. How many were made? How many were used? Not a single thing missed. But all these records, written in black and white. It's this West Wasteland fire powder, from start to finish, that blasted those 100,000 northern nomads, defended our Jin border town, and protected thousands of people here. That's what defending the land for the people means. That's real loyalty. Which of these is betrayal? With a major enemy at the gates, you lock down the supplies? Only a tiny bit of gunpowder in the storehouse. Nearly let West Wasteland fall. The whole city almost slaughtered. That's aiding the enemy and delaying military action. Any of these are capital crimes, family wiped out. You're falsely accusing me. I act under imperial orders. Yet the order blocks the life-saving gunpowder. This record holds your own crimes. Should we submit this ledger and West Wasteland's war exploits together to the Emperor and the court? Let them decide who's loyal and who's treacherous. Dr. Sue. Dr. Sue has fainted. Quick, help her up. Just this thing's really strange. By decree of His Majesty, West Wasteland has crushed 100,000 northern nomads, defending the land for the people. Great service to the nation. Appoint Shenyan as governor of West Wasteland, in charge of the army and civilians. To enter the capital for official appointment, the imperial grace is immense. Minister Shenyan accepts the order. Thank you, Lord Shen. No time to waste. Let's head to the capital right away. Wait, sir. But after the big West Wasteland battle, city walls are badly damaged. Wounded soldiers with prisoners. Fallen need to be honored. Refugees to settle. Spring planting soon. So much to do. Everything needs rebuilding. I request to stay in West Wasteland temporarily, until the frontier is restored and organized. Once things are stable, then I'll go to the capital to thank the Emperor. You stubborn old man? You've been grumpy your whole life. Still that tough mouth at the end. Don't overdo it, okay? Your face is worth more than gold. Your grandfather once told me. In person. Big brother Shen, I want to be like Grandpa. Make the best iron, so no one can forget him. You will. Take your time. The iron Grandpa didn't finish. You'll keep forging. No one will forget. This battle defending the city, you held the rear together. This title and honor, you totally deserve them. Rank and title, I don't want them. Compared to those empty things, I'd rather spread this clinic, these women doctors, these methods for epidemic rescue. Bit by bit, put down roots beyond West Wasteland. Let more women and children get help. Wherever they're injured or sick, Uncle Shao, the city defense. I'll leave it to you from now on. Don't worry. This city was saved with brothers' lives. I'll guard it with my own life. I'll keep West Wasteland secure. Shen Yang comforts the people. His reputation grows daily. Recently, Han Kun's powder supply incident was reported. The fire has reached the Prime Minister. This Shen Yang can't be killed, can't be crushed, can't be toppled. Is heaven really protecting him? Go invite the third prince over. Tell him there's urgent business. Your Highness, West Wasteland won great glory this time. The Emperor is thrilled. Why don't you request to visit West Wasteland? Go personally to give praise and rewards. Show yourself before the Emperor, win his favor, and use this opportunity to quietly take control of West Wasteland's lucrative salt works and that incredibly rich mine right into your own hands. 2 birds with 1 stone. There you are. I am here by imperial order to visit your family. Shen Yan, open the gates and come out to greet me. You leave me outside in the wind. How improper. A royal visit with 3,000 imperial guards. Prime Minister Liu has run out of tricks. Your Highness who came so far to visit. West Wasteland is grateful for imperial favor. The purpose of your visit, West Wasteland fully accepts. But your Highness may not know. West Wasteland is a vital Jin frontier. By Jin's military law, without the emperor's special decree, no troops may enter. If your highness wishes to enter with 3,000 imperial guards, please show the decree for troop movement. If just here to visit, that's fine, your highness alone may enter. West Wasteland welcomes you. Good food and drink. I'm here on imperial orders. How dare you make things difficult? Well, Shenyan, secretly making weapons, rallying crowds against orders. Defiance, this is proof of rebellion. Someone, kneel for me. Wait, your highness. Secretly making weapons. Your highness's timing is perfect. The land under your feet, the wall behind you. Just a month ago, it was those so-called secret weapons that blasted back the 100,000 northern nomads and protected Jin's northern gate and this city. If your highness wants to denounce secret weapons, may I ask, will you erase the great deeds that saved the country? Along with those weapons too. Your highness, why not check with the curved swords outside the city? See if they agree with the imperial decree. You. No respect for the emperor. Rebellion, treason. Please leave, your highness. West Wasteland doesn't welcome glory stealers. Sir, official in charge. This is huge news. Something massive. Deep in the mine, we've broken into ancient ruins. Loads of iron ore everywhere. And some black oil that oozes by itself can be ignited. The weirdest part, there's a stone chamber covered in strange carvings. Ancient room. It's shocking. Iron everywhere. Underground black oil. And a chamber full of old script. Ancient inscriptions. Miss Sue's grandfather was skilled in ancient languages. He studied West Wasteland legends. Get horses ready. Bring Miss Sue to the mine right now. If your highness wishes to enter the city with 3,000 imperial thunder guards, please show the decree for troop movement. Sir, we dug through underground. It's a giant hole that seems endless. There's something strange inside. The rock layers don't line up. It's hollow beneath. Great iron, good coal. And this oil seeping out from underground. If we can develop this area, this will be the foundation for generations to come in Shuang. The black tar leaking outside the city. The black oil we pour into the burning earth. The source is right here. This oil flows through the cracks underground out to the city. Underneath Shuang, there's a mountain hidden down here. No wonder people have been eyeing it for years. Golden riches are easy to find. But it's tough to keep people's hearts true. Such a huge treasure. If it's in the hands of honest folks, it's the road for generations. But if greedy people get it, who knows if it's a blessing or a curse? Look at that shot. What's that? That writing? It's the script of the ancient Lost Craft Guild. You recognize it? Not just recognize it. Look at this wall. It's a chart for wild iron quenching. All the timing and materials are clear. That scroll's a damaged medical book. All the acupuncture and medicine are here. These are the things my grandfather spent his life searching for. Grandpa, you talked about them before you passed. The ancient treasures of Shuang you hunted all your life. They really exist. He really is here. Your granddaughter found them for you. Uncle Zhao, you've carried this box with you all these years. Young master, this copper box was given to me by your father, the former official, before he was jailed. When no one was looking, he handed it to me himself, entrusted it to me. My father entrusted it to you? I, Shaoshan, owed a huge debt to the old official. I've been guarding you since that prison cart, looking after you in secret all the way, keeping silent, pretending to be deaf and mute. All to guard this box for the old official, waiting for a moment to hand it to you myself. These 10 years, Uncle Zhao. Why didn't you tell me earlier? I couldn't tell you, you had nothing then. Couldn't even protect your own life. If I'd given you the box back then, it wouldn't have brought luck, but deadly trouble. The old official feared just that, so he waited until now. Teacher, what are you doing? I can't let you accept my bow, young master. This bow isn't for you. It's to fulfill a wish I've held for 10 years for the old official. The old official gave instructions back then. Wait for the Shen family to stand firm, have enough power to protect themselves. And when fate coincides, seeing Shihang's mind remains with your own eyes, then the box can be given and opened. Now you stand firm in Shiwang. You have the ability to protect your home. And today you saw the underground wonders yourself. All 3 conditions are met. It's time. The box can be opened now. Survive. This time, it's father's nature. I know it. I always thought there was gold locked inside. Or some jade map. Turns out it's not. It was never a treasure map. It's me and father both, 10 years apart, rooted in the same land one after another. Under the famine-ridden ground, there's iron, coal, oil, plus the ancient craft guild's legacy. Place looks ruined, but it's actually a dusty jade. If we develop wisely and build irrigation, farm, set up workshops, we could sustain tens of thousands on the border, strengthen Daejeon's north frontiers, turn barren land into fertile soil. Resources tempt the heart. Father's exploration was for the country and border people. But all these riches could bring us disaster. Officials in the court have already set sights on my father's Shiwang records. If you read this one day, father is probably gone. About Shiwang, father left things undone. If future generations can develop this land, always remember to put people first. Don't chase profit at their expense. You must keep in mind, the most precious thing here is not the minerals underground, but the people above. That, I'll remember. Long ago, I was saved by the old official in a foreign town. He gave me my life back. Later, I got dragged into another case and sentenced to exile in Shiwang. Before the official went to prison, he found me after many turns. Entrusted the copper box to me. What did he instruct you? He said if any Shen family descendants fell on hard times and ended up in Shiwang with the skill to manage this land, then I should hand over the box. If the Shen family is completely destroyed, then I must bury and destroy the box, so it won't bring more trouble. Listen carefully, young master. The old official never specified that you would end up exiled in Shiwang. I spotted you in that exile convoy, recognized you by chance, met you. That's why I guarded you in secret till now. I finally understand. My grandfather worked with the craftsmen who surveyed Shiwang with the army. And the army doctor. Turns out they came with your father, official Shen. Your father was falsely accused. After the Shen family fell, my grandfather refused to return to the capital for favors. Refused to do dishonest things for others. He chose to stay in Shiwang, hiding his name, practicing medicine to get by, guarding the secret of the land.
He kept it safe for a lifetime.
If father is watching from above, he must worry, I think. He left me a ready-made gold mine. But this mine was dug out by our brothers, pick by pick. The city was built brick by a people enduring famine. The road from ruin to today, I walked it myself, step by step. There is no treasure falling from the sky. Father's unfinished mission. I'll carry on. Put people's lives first. Make this land truly flourish. Give suffering folks a real good life. That's how it's worthwhile. for father and old Sioux to guard this land for a lifetime. A place producing weapons and firepower. A mine so rich, even border troops are amazed. In some people's eyes, it's no longer about value, but about rebellion. In this land, the precious thing was never the ground, nor the minerals below, but the spirit above. I'll carry forward. Hoarding wealth, smuggling dark arts. All these years, I scratched and chipped away at him with little knives. Yet his roots only grew deeper. No wonder he can't be toppled. I could never bring myself to use the heaviest blade. This time, no need for tricks.
His shady deeds.
Don't need to be changed. Just slap on the word rebellion. The merits of a loyal servant, with rebellion added. Become a death sentence. I waited 10 years for this knife. Your Majesty, please look. Solid evidence. Illegal production of military-grade guns and explosives. Illegally keeping military supplies. Criminal official. Monopolizing strategic mineral rights. Funding betrayal. Secretly raising tens of thousands of soldiers. Ready to strike. Colluding with border posts. Buying the hearts of troops and people. Plotting secession. Dig up his father Shenjuo's old case. He secretly surveyed Shihang's veins years ago, and harbored ambitions. Father and son worked together for generations. Treachery is obvious. Clear rebellion. Evidence is solid but absurd. Total nonsense. Those weapons drove back the Northern D invaders. The mines and people are for defending the land and surviving. I saw it myself, Shiwang top to bottom. We're guarding Daejin's dynasty. If the Duke had said this 2 years ago, he'd have been right. Back then, it was a lone city. A few rough weapons beat back the enemy. That was defense. That was merit. I vouched for him myself. But look at him now. He stands upon a vast mine, holding the power to forge steel and gear, with tens of thousands of refugees gathered. Even the 3 border counties obey him. Open your eyes, Duke. This setup of a self-sustaining kingdom, can it be covered by just defending? Especially this head of the firearms camp, proving the illegal making of heavy weapons. This demon blew the gate with powder kegs. Shen Yan calls it sacrificial defense. But in my view, he's just dying for this traitor. Shen Yan uses this ledger to claim innocence. Laughable, given the case of treason. Every entry of firearms in this book. How many were made? How many were moved? Every single detail is proof of his intent to rebel. If Hong Kong hadn't withheld the gunpowder and stopped this traitor from using weapons, this wouldn't be just neglect of duty. This is clearly a move to see through the rebel's ambition, a show of loyalty to the emperor. Pass my decree. The envoy shall arrest Shen Yan at once. Bring him back to the capital. The army shall march west to crush the rebels. Your Majesty, let me investigate the west. Shen Yan's merit in defense is real. There must be a grievance here. You may join the army to check it yourself. Schemes, firearms, and the people's hearts. I have tried everything. But this time, they don't want to listen to reason. They turn my good deeds into blades. I cannot parry this strike. Rebellion. Planning weapons and local secession. The evidence is solid. I cannot parry this strike. Young master, 2,000 men in town. Are willing to fight them to the death. Uncle Zhao, those aren't enemies. They are the soldiers of Great Jin. They are our own people. I've guarded the West for a year to stop the dying on this land. We cannot fire a single arrow at our brothers. Young master, you always have a way, right? Just like before. No matter what they throw at you, you can always turn it around. Miss Su, my past opponents. We're living, breathing individuals, and humans have weaknesses. I could always find them. But this time, my enemy is not a person. It is the word rebellion. The proof against me is every single thing we have built. Law and order, the people's lives. The better I do my job, in the eyes of the court, the more I look like a long-planned traitor. The more I try to prove my innocence, the more I look like a guilty man lying. They never wanted the truth. They want my rebellious head. Shishui said you held the powder kegs to save the city for the West. Now, in their words, it has become the first proof to kill me. I am sorry, not just for failing to protect you, but because even your life and your sacrifice for justice have been snatched away by them and turned into a blade to kill me. You died so bravely, yet they let you die with such shame. Have you heard? Master of affairs, if he is labeled a rebel, then everyone in this city, will we all be punished as traitors? We only just started living well. Father, you said the people are the most precious. Will the people still stand by me? They never wanted the truth. They want my rebellious head. You die so bravely, yet they let you die with such shame. Shen Yan, your lowly life has fought me for 10 years. Today it ends. Your Majesty, behold. Shen Yan made weapons in secret, gathered mines and refugees, and seduced the border army's hearts. The evidence is undeniable. Now, what else do you have to say? Secretly making weapons? Those firearms pushed back the northern hordes a month ago. They saved Great Jin. Not an inch of the border was lost. Old Shishui held the powder keg and gave his life to save this city. Every living soul in this town can testify to every detail. This wasn't building an illegal army. This was legendary merit. Gathering mines? Look at my father Shen Zhuo's handwriting. It is written clearly in black and white. It was meant for the court to develop the West Desert. With the people's lives at the core, the mine was meant for the state and for the common people. There was never any selfishness. Gathering refugees? The intake records are all filed, registered by merit, earning their keep through work. It saved the starving people of 3 counties. Winning the hearts of the border army? That was earned during the bloody battles. The blood we spilled together, the lives we risked. Majesty, the court sees this as rebellion, but it can also be seen as loyalty. It depends on who stands to testify. Lord Shen is innocent. The whole city pledges their lives for him. If Lord Shen is a rebel, then we shall all be punished together. Your Majesty, without the West's cheap salt and grain, our soldiers would have starved to death. Houses would be empty. Lord Shen saved thousands of our lives. How could such a man be a rebel? This petition from the people is the proof. I stake my head on it. I saw it with my own eyes. The West Desert stood alone with courage, stopping the Northern Army from destroying us. Blood ran like a river on the walls, but no one retreated. That was a fight to the death for the nation. If that's rebellion, then there is no such thing as loyalty. I am a refugee who survived the camp. Lord Shen gave me a path to live. I am a workshop leader, a widow who stands tall by her own hands. I am the first kid in the West to go to school. Lord Shen is not a rebel. I was saved by the water of the wells, and buy the medicine from the clinic. Majesty, see the proof across 2 generations. The corruption case 10 years ago was not Shen Zhuo's fault. It was the Liu clan eyeing the mines, deliberately weaving a web to frame a loyal man. The Shen family for 2 generations has suffered a massive injustice. Pass my decree. Clear the name of the late Shen Zhuo. Restore his rank and title. Give him a state funeral. Appoint Shen Yan as governor of the West, in charge of all local affairs. The land he brought back to life, I officially place in his hands. As for the Liu clan framing officials, forming factions for selfish gain, and neglecting the nation, along with Han Kun withholding gunpowder, betraying us in the face of the enemy, and nearly killing the whole city. Settle all those accounts for me. Both shall be charged together. According to the law, bring them to justice. Father, Master Su, Master Shi, the land you guarded all your lives, these people were worth it. Uncle Shi, the city you saved with your life, and the people you protected. Today they spoke for us about these 10 years, and cleared our names with the truth. You did not die in vain. Grandpa, I will keep your hammer striking. I finally understand my father's words. The most precious thing isn't the minerals below, but every person living earnestly above. Lord Shen is innocent.